everyone, so I asked a few days ago if you wanted to get to know me a little bit better, and a few of you, quite a few of you, had some questions for me, so I'm going to answer them here today. I'm going to go through the YouTube questions, which there are not many of, and move on to Instagram. So let's get started. So Jules asked, when did you get into nail polish as an addiction? So I really feel like the beginning of my addiction, if you will, was about 8 years ago. Evelyn asked, if you could summarize your personality and a nail polish you own, which would it be? I would say the Kandee Johnson Strawberry Milk polish from Sinful Colors. I think that that is probably me in a bottle. Who would you want to play you in a movie about your life? I'm not a movie person. The last movie I watched was Me Before You, and I gotta say that that girl, I believe her name is Emilia Clarke, I think that she would play me very well. What genre of movie would it be? Definitely drama. I think it would be a combination between the movie Precious and The Blind Side. And finally, what made you first fall in love with polish? When it comes to makeup, you don't get to see it. With polish, I mean, literally, like, I could be out doing anything and I just can look at my nails. That sounds so, like, I'm so full of myself. Mary says, hi there, new subscriber. I have a daughter. She's also Jody. My question to you is, does it bother you when people spell it J-O-D-Y? I know it bugs the crap out of my Jody. So when I was younger, it really did offend me. I felt ignored, like people didn't care. But as I've gotten older, I realized that J-O-D-Y is the traditional spelling. So it doesn't bother me so much. But if you know me and you intentionally spell my name wrong, it does irk me a little bit. On to the Instagram questions. Brenda asked, how did you get into nail polish collecting? I didn't really know that nail polish collecting was a thing. I just went on Makeup Alli. I don't even remember why, but I went on to Makeup Alli and I discovered the nail board, and it's just continued. Here I am about 400 polishes later, and I don't regret it. Little Bits of Pretty asked, what's your favorite nail polish brand? For a drugstore, Sinful Colors and Wet n Wild. When it comes to the salon brands, I'm gonna say China Glaze and OPI sometimes. I like OPI's brush, really. She also asked, how many polishes do you have? Like I said, I have about 400, I think. George's Nails 83 asks, how can I get my YouTube polish channel off to a good start? So number one, absolutely, with anything that you do, you need to stop spamming and start connecting with people. Once you start doing that, people will come. I recommend you read books, How to Win Friends and Influence People, any John Maxwell book. He's amazing. I would also recommend that you upload consistently. I upload twice a week, and I think that that is enough. It's not overbearing to where people get sick of me, but it's not too little that they forget about me. Also, you need to become a part of the YouTube nail polish community and also the Instagram community. Start commenting, talk about them in your videos, maybe use some inspiration, and I would recommend you do tag videos. Maybe polishes you regret buying, the unpopular opinions nail polish tag, something like that. That's the way people will begin to find you. Polish is the Key to My Heart asks, who are your favorite nail and beauty YouTubers? When it comes to favorite nail tubers, I'm gonna say Rachel Corinne. If you don't follow her, she has a really good channel. Juanita, Alli, Keny, Sylvia, and I really enjoyed Stacy's channel when she was uploading, but unfortunately she's not anymore. Blacker Lens asks, who are your favorite actor, favorite color, favorite food? My favorite actor, I don't have one. I mean, if I had to choose one, it would be one from my childhood, and that would be Robin Williams. My favorite color, I have a really hard time picking one, so either pink, orange, or yellow. Just pick one of those. And my favorite food is either gonna be Mexican or Italian. I am always down for an horchata or some fettuccine alfredo. Those are my favorites. Polish Affair said, say a few random facts about yourself. Okay. I want to get my parlance license. I am incredibly ditzy. I forget so many things. I just sent out a package to one of my friends and I stuck the box in the little cubby without putting any address on it, but I paid for shipping and everything. And I have had my gap since I have had teeth. Even with my baby teeth, I had a gap and it just never went away. Purple Wolf 1707 asked, when did your nail polish addiction start? I was about 19 years old when it started. Which was the polish that made your liking for polish an addiction? So the first polish that started my addiction, I don't remember, but I do remember the first polish that I purchased with my own money, and it was a white pink. It was a white crelly pink. What? It was a crelly white pink, and I would wear that all the time on my toes. She also asked, what or who made you decide to start a YouTube channel? I was obsessed with the beauty community in 2007, 2008, and my sister recommended that I actually make my own channel. I never did. I didn't feel comfortable with it, but in early 2016, I was talking to my husband about making a nail polish channel, and I was a little bit hesitant about it, and he just told me that the things that people regret most are the things they never did, and that was a real kick in the butt for me. So I just jumped right in and started doing it. She also asked, are you ever nervous when you film? No, not really. In the beginning, it was really, really awkward. I was like, what the heck? I'm talking to this camera. But since I've started creating relationships with people, I do actually feel like I am talking to people. Shakespeare OKC asked, what is your nail polish storage like? So I used to store my polishes right here. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I just recently bought a Helmer, so I'm transferring everything over to my Helmer right now. If anyone would like to see an updated nail polish storage, go ahead, let me know, and maybe I'll do it. She also asked, do you regularly destash your collection? No, just when I find a polish that I'm not using, I'll just let it go. If so, do you give them away or sell them? I typically just give them away. I don't have time to be selling them. Do you remember the single polish that started your collection? Like I said, it was the Maybelline Express Finish, I think. It was a curly white pink. If I could get my hands on that, I would love to know how I feel about it now. And then she asked, when did you start collecting? Again, about the age of 19. And then my girl Jennifer Wallenfels on Instagram, she asked, how old are you? I am 27. Are you married? I sure am, and he is a wonderful man. Do you have pets? Yes, I do. I have 2 cats and a dog. My dog's name is Ace. Sometimes I call him Acehole. Would you say creams are your fave? Yes, I would. I recently realized that after doing all the swatches. I realized I have a thing for creams. And then she asked, what do you do for work? So my husband and I actually own our own business, so I'm fortunate enough that I don't need to have a 9-to-5 job. What kind of things do you enjoy besides nail polish? I like gardening, I like making homemade meals, I like going on car rides, and of course I like shopping. Painted Pleasure asked, what's your favorite polish brand? When it comes to drugstore, Wet n Wild Simple Colors. Salon brand, China Glaze, OPI. Monica Feldman is 74 asked, what is your favorite nail polish remover? I am currently using the Sally's Beauty Supply remover. It's cheap, it gets the job done, and I don't know, I have no complaints about it, but it's not particularly special. Jam from Honey Crunch 321 asked, since when did you wear your eyeglasses? I started wearing glasses when I was 8 years old. Sweet Amanda asked, do you like Orly? If so, what's your favorite color? I do like Orly. I'm really getting into the Orly right now. My favorites are Trendy, Beautifully Bizarre, and Vintage. Nails Evancansis, I'm so sorry, I just butchered your name, asks, how many untrieds do you have? So besides my recent purchases, probably around 5. You know, I buy polishes to wear them, so. Morgan Taylor 938 asks, where do you live? I live in northern Nevada in the United States. Do you have kids? I sure do. Size of your collection. I have about 400 polishes. And then her last question is, when did you seriously get into polish? Seriously getting into polish, I was probably about 21, but like I said, I started getting into it when I was about 19. East 8 Lilies says, at the beginning of your channel, you shared your PCOS story. How is it now compared to when you were originally properly diagnosed? FYI, thank you for sharing your story. You never know who you are helping by coming forward. If you don't know what PCOS is, it is an acronym for polycystic ovary syndrome. It's very common. A lot of women with PCOS cannot have children. How is it now? It's the same. It'll never go away. I will need to be medicated for the rest of my life, but I'm very, very thankful and grateful for the science that we have today so that I can take care of myself and I don't really have any huge concerns. I just need to take care of myself. So those are all of the questions. I hope you learned something new about me. If you have any more questions, go ahead and leave them in the comment section, and maybe in a couple months I'll do another Q&A. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.